Happening today, Team USA playing their very first match at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Even though Las Vegas is not hosting any matches, thousands of fans are expected to pack sports books and bars here watching. Federal officials are working across the country to keep the tournament safe across North America. The State Department says it's been prepping for more than a year with the White House, FIFA, and other agencies. They've rolled out a multi-layered security plan for 11 host cities, from strict visa screening to counter-drone measures and extra law enforcement. Officials say more than $1 billion in federal support helps cover security, including cyber and drone threats.
We've been preparing for over a year now for the World Cup. The State Department working closely with the White House, with FIFA, with government agencies. This is truly a multi-layered approach to ensuring this is not only one of the most successful World Cups, but also one of the safest.
For fans traveling from Las Vegas to matches in Mexico or Canada, the State Department urging people to check travel.state.gov for country and state-specific advisories. They can also enroll in the free Smart Traveler program to get security alerts by email.